Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. And guess what? You are here on the weekend wrap up where we take bits and pieces and clips of our weekend, put it all together in one video. You may or may not know what day we're on. But anyway, we end up over on the couch where Bryant shares a quick summary of his Sunday morning sermon with you guys. So we're going to jump right into the video. The first place we're going is to an 80s concert here in our city park. I couldn't film anything during the music because of copyright reasons, but I do give you a brief glimpse of the crowd there and a couple pictures of me and Bryant. So let's get to that first thing.
And they had a 1 and a 2. What monkeys and stuff like that. All right, here's the last one. We're going to go to the adults. All right, here we go. You ready? What's SpongeBob's best friend name?
Patrick.
Uh-oh, everybody raise their name. The first three.
We had such a great time at that concert. It was so much fun, singing my heart out to some of my favorite 80s tunes. It was absolutely a blast. We saw several people we knew there. It was close by with some friends, sat with some friends. It was wonderful. It was a wonderful evening. So now Bryant and I are going to do a little bit of shopping. He needs to get some nuts and bolts and stuff. So go with us and shop a little bit.
All right, everybody, we're going to head into Tractor Supply and just kind of look around. Bryant's probably going in here because he needs something, but
need some nuts and bolts.
I always like to look at the decor and the candles and all that stuff. Hey guys, we have a rooster at our farm. I think he needs a friend.
Hey Les, look.
I think he needs a friend. What?
I found a cow right here that's all skin and bones.
Oh, poor cow needs some food. Look at these little solar jack-o'-lanterns. Aren't they cute? And here's a solar chicken. These are adorable.
Got what we need.
What we need. Now can I show you what we want?
Again.
All right, and so now we're going to head and we're going to Bryant's family's for a brief, like a family dinner. And then we are on the way there. We're taking Judah and Levi with us, and we stop off for a couple of things. And Judah wanted just a second on the camera.
Hey guys, today we are going to go to Aunt Tammy's house, and we're going somewhere fun. But we're going somewhere fun, and we're here, and it looks like we're at the museum.
This isn't it.
What?
This isn't it. He's turning around.
Well, we're not there yet. This is not it. We are going to Aunt Tammy's, but we're stopping somewhere fun first, and then we're going to Aunt Tammy's with our cousins. Yeah. See you later, guys. We are here, guys, and we made it to the park. Guys, you want to see the park?
Train, Levi.
What? So this is the park. A train! The trees is in the... A train, Judah. Cool. The trees are in the way. Yeah, so... And there's... The trees are in the way. There's a train, too. What did you say, Levi? There's a train, too. And there is the park. We're there. Wait, it is so fun. Goodbye. Bye, guys.
Hey everybody, it is Saturday. Bryant and I, his family's having a little get together tonight, a little supper for all the brothers and sisters and everybody. Well, my kids couldn't come, so let me get out here where I'm not so dark. Our kids couldn't come, but Judah and Levi wanted to come. So we came down early and we've made a stop at the Burlington City Park. If you're not familiar with that, there's a carousel, there's a train ride, all kinds of things.
I didn't want to come here, but she took me here. I didn't know we were going here.
He didn't know. And he almost asked to stay home, didn't you, buddy? So you don't ever ask to stay home when you're with Bubbles and Papa. All right, they've picked this as their first ride. So they're getting all buckled in.
I can't buckle.
Well, he'll buckle you if you can't.
I want to do it.
Judah, turn around. They have now moved over to the playground and having a ball. I see Judah. Levi, I just saw him. He ran by me just a second ago. So they are having fun.
Hold on here. Are y'all ready?
I've never seen one. Oh, I've never seen one of those things in a playground.
Point out on the map where we're going. Out of the way.
And Levi tries to do it.
They boarded us.
Judah has made a friend, I think.
They boarded us. Get up your swords.
His friend is a pirate.
Get out your swords. Fight back. Fight back.
The ship is dead.
The ship is dead.
We're going to Carousel.
Let's go ride the train.
We're fixing to ride this little train, so we're gonna get the boys and get on it. What are we fixing to ride?
That train.
The train, and he's gonna dab for you.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, boys, what do you think?
Levi, get in the front. Buckle up, Levi. Help him.
The buckle's a little too big for me.
I don't know. Levi's got his snapped. He just handed it to him.
I know you can ride the train.
Take place.
Ride, 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 ride!
Hey everyone, I needed a cake for a family gathering tonight and I didn't have time to make one. And I looked up online this bakery, and Cindy, is it Miss Cindy? Miss Cindy has saved my life, and I just want to show you to her. Show her to you guys. There she is. I'll show you the cakes in the car, but I bought half of the strawberry cream and half of the chocolate. It's not in here. I almost got the German chocolate. But I know I have a lot of Burlington, Alamance County subscribers. Let me just tell you, she is precious. And if you ever need a cake or dessert for an event, come see Miss Cindy. She has been so nice to save my reputation today. I did not show up at a family event without dessert. So come check her out. She's in Elon, North Carolina. Here's some of her pound cakes. She had a sweet potato pound cake. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. There's that sweet potato pound cake. That's something I have never had. I'm going to have to see about making one. All right, guys, come check her out. Thank you, Miss Cindy.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Here is a place that has, I wanted to show you the outside of Cakes by Cindy. It is wonderful. It's a beautiful little place. Come check her out. She is in Elon, North Carolina.
So let me show you a picture, a real brief picture of those cakes. Remember, she sold me half of a cake of each of those 2 cakes. They were absolutely amazing. In fact, one of the family members said this was the best chocolate cake she had ever had. So, hey, if you're ever in the Elon, North Carolina, Burlington, North Carolina, that area, check out Cakes by Cindy. They were absolutely amazing.
I'm up there, so I don't see you Friday morning.
Yeah, I know.
Where's everybody at?
Come on, Mabel.
Mabel's coming. Come on, Marvin. Come on, Hannah.
Come on, man. Oh! Get about my bedtime.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Couch Time.
Hey. Hope you've all had a fabulous week. Thank you for joining us right here on the weekend wrap up. So what all did you have for them this week?
We did chocolate zucchini, double chocolate zucchini bread. And I realized I left the chocolate chips out of the recipe. So don't forget the chocolate chips. I went back in and added it. So it's there now. But the double chocolate zucchini bread, and it was really good.
Couldn't taste the zucchini.
I have no idea it's zucchini bread.
Yep. Hey, and for some of you just sharing, it's okay to can zucchini.
It is. Yeah. And fried apple pies. We had fried apple pies.
They were delicious.
And my zucchini was canned in like a sauce, it was like a juice. So anyway, fried apple pies.
Really good.
The shrimp dish.
Really good.
And then we had a day of busy working for the church.
Busy week of ministry. We had 4 service
Huge
projects, outreaches this week. Just a really, really great week. Just a fun week of everything.
Yeah.
So,
and I wanted just to take a video. One day, just to encourage you all to get involved in your church and do things, outreach.
So we carried the boys to the city park this week. Went to Tractor Supply, did all kind of things. I cut hay, mowed hay. We'll bale hay tomorrow. There's all kind of farm stuff we've done. Not sure it's all on these videos. You guys have seen us bale hay so many times, you're probably sick of it, but that's what's going on.
We do it 3 times every year. So 3 times a year. And that's just a complete, there's no telling how many fields there are involved in the hay cutting.
A lot. But hey, real quickly, just want to recap my sermon today. The title of the message was running
on the run.
On the run. That was title. Yeah, thank you. On the run. And I used Smokey and the Bandit as kind of like a sermon opener. You know what I mean? About how Bandit was on the run from Buford T. Justice. And I talked about 3 different seasons of life that we as individuals can be on the run. The first one was whenever we feel like we have disappointed God or whenever we have failed God, and we've had a failure in our life. I use Peter as an example. After during the arrest and crucifixion of Christ, Peter failed God by denying Jesus.
Three times.
And I talked about how Peter went back to what he used to know, fishing, after he failed God, and how he felt like the shame, the guilt, and all those things, and sometimes how that it's in those seasons when we fail God that we tend to head the opposite direction. Instead of fighting, we flight. We head in the opposite direction. And then I talked about Elijah, how Elijah, when he called in the fire from Mount Carmel, and Jezebel sent word she was going to kill him, how he went and hid in a cave.
That was when opposition came against
you. When opposition comes against you. It can be the enemy. It can be your mind. It can be somebody. But whenever we experience opposition, spiritual opposition, we tend to sometimes head away from God. We run from God. And so Elijah hid in the cave out of fear. He hid in the cave because he
had just defeated all these Baal prophets, and he just had a huge victory. And she says she's going to kill him, and he runs and hides.
So many times it's easier to hide than it is to be available for God. And in this season, he was hiding and wasn't available. It was a challenge for him, a major challenge. And then lastly, we dealt with Jonah. When God may change the direction of our call or his will, we run from him. And God encouraged Jonah to go preach to the people of Nineveh, but they were his enemies. And he did not want to go share the gospel with his enemy. And so therefore he ran from God. He got on a boat, went in a different direction. Next thing you know, he's overboard, ends up in the sea, gets swallowed by a whale. You guys know the story. And so many times when God is drawing us to a direction or leading us in a direction through his will or through his call, sometimes we can head the opposite direction because we are selfish, because we don't see the value in what God's doing, or it does not align with our will. It's not on our trajectory path. It's not
what we want.
It's not our ambitions. It's not our goals. It's not things like that. But here's the great news. All three of those stories, at the end of those stories, there's an opportunity of restoration from God. Jesus shows up on the Sea of Galilee and calls to Peter and asks him, has he caught any fish? Peter swims to shore. Jesus looks at him and says, hey, do you love me? And if you do, go serve me. God shows up to Elijah outside the cave and says, hey, what are you doing here? You're one of the most powerful prophets in all the land. What are you doing here? And maybe God's speaking that to you today. What are you doing where you are? How did you get to where you are? Why did you run from him? And then he shows up to Jonah. He sends a worm to eat the tree. The tree dies, and he's exposed to the sun, and the sun is scorching hot. And it's in that, here we go, it's in that moment that Jonah is exposed to the S-O-N, the Son of God, Jesus, and he makes all the difference in his life. I used Psalm 139 for my text today. I encourage you to go read it, verses 7 through 14. Psalm 139, verses 7 through 14. It says this, David says, where can I go that I hide from your presence? I go to heaven, you're there. I go to the pits of the earth, you're there. I go out to the deepest part of the sea, you're there. Where can I hide from your presence? And so today what we talked about was running to his presence instead of from his presence. And so that's kind of just a quick recap. I went into a lot more detail. Go check us out, Browers Wesleyan, on Facebook Live. You can grab this sermon there. Or tomorrow after 2 o'clock, you can catch it on the Browers Wesleyan YouTube channel, and you can receive that blessing as well. So,
running is something we've all done
at
some point, sometime in our lives. We've all ran away from either God or God's will.
But the great thing is this, he can reconcile.
Restore.
He can restore. So that's it for a wrap.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
What's coming up this week?
Oh, gracious. A breakfast, or, I guess it could be a dinner. But it has breakfast sausage in it, and so it's going to be delicious. I've never made it before. I'm excited. What it is. I can't remember that. I think it's Monterey sausage casserole, something like that.
Sounds good.
But we're going to try it. It's going to be delicious. I mean, I can just tell by what's in it. It's going to be delicious. We're going to start doing some fall baking this week.
What
and
else?
we are going to do a little bit of fall decorating too.
So what's the fall baking going to be?
I'm not sure what I'm going to do first. Jamie, our son-in-law, has a birthday, and we got to figure out when we're going to celebrate it. But he's already requested cranberry oatmeal cookies, so I've got to add them in there somewhere.
Tell them what you're thinking about making.
Pumpkin Rice Krispie treats.
Drop us a comment. See if you think that would be a good recipe.
Y'all know me.
She doesn't like
There's
pumpkin.
very few pumpkin things that I like. I like a few things.
Pumpkin Rice Krispie treats. Who knows?
I told him he'll be the taste tester because
I'll be the
I
guinea
won't be a
pig.
good judge because, like I said, I'm not a big pumpkin person. I love the smells, all the smells of pumpkin and pumpkin spice, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about it. So we're going to try it and let him be the taste tester.
Hey guys, like, share this video, leave us a comment, put it on your social media feed, help her out by sharing her channel,
Please,
and keep her views rolling because that keeps her encouraged. So,
Yep.
y'all have a great day.
All right, we'll see you next time on The Farm and Pastor's Wife. Remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.